Hello everybody, I am ObscureLifeForm. It's good to be here. It's been a crazy 3 days, but we're finally here, the last couple of runs of the marathon. It's a hype moment, but also very sad that this is almost over. But we've still got a little time left, so let's have a bit of fun. So some of you may recognize this game if you are a follower of Nilsson Alex. This is Alex Kidd and the Lost Stars. So a little bit of background information about this game and why I run this game is because our good friend Mr. Nilsson Alex 92, that influencer, influenced me to run this game because it's just silly to begin with, but actually it's really good fun to run once you can get past all the memeing side of it. So yeah, thank you Nelson for playing this game in your project, and yeah, stay tuned after this marathon because we still got some projects and stuff to go, but let's get running, otherwise I'm gonna run out of time just talking away. So let's get started. So, yeah, I mean, there's not much to the game, apart from just jumping and shooting. You'd think it's been pretty easy, but actually there's a lot of precise jumping. Sometimes having to fight with lag and dropped inputs and stuff like that as well, so we do need to be a little bit careful, and we may get some drops and fall down here and there, but hopefully it shouldn't be too bad to recover. You can see things falling from the sky. So the main things that I'm looking out for. So that one's a J, which means I get a high jump. And I just fell down because I'm busy talking. But that's fine. So J means I can get a high jump. That means I can jump higher than normal. Actually, that's fine because that makes the final boss a little bit easier. You'll also see SC. That stands for seconds. As you can see at the top of the screen, you've got like a little red and white line. It's a health bar, and it's also a timer as well. So it goes down from taking damage, and it also just goes down anyway. So yeah, you need to not only not get hit, but you're forced into playing the level quite fast. And the other one is says S. So the S just stands for shot. So you'll see here I'm going to pick up an S in a moment. There it is. So that means I can now shoot. And you see at the moment in the top left corner it says S20. That means I've got 20 shots. So those are the kind of 3 main things that I'm looking out for in this run. A little bit of a weird jump here. So oh, and of course I forgot to turn my alerts off because I'm a good streamer. Well, enjoy Mario. So yeah, that the little jump there, some things look a lot worse than they actually are. Some things look a lot easier than they actually are. So it's a little bit cryptic in that sense. But at the end of each level, we get a so-called boss. This boss is a little bit RNG. Unfortunately, I got bad RNG there, so I had to wait a little bit. So instead of a boss that you actually have to kill, it's more like a boss screen. So yeah, you just kind of have to survive the screen. What you'll see me do quite a lot is, or here and there, once the screen locks and you take damage, it starts you at the beginning of the screen. So you might see me waiting a little bit, like either just to manipulate the screen or just wait for a particular timing. So there we just picked up the J, and that allows me to just jump over all these. And here we see our favorite enemy, yay! The naked dancing dude. I don't know why he's here. And there's another one, let's shoot him, yay. Yeah, I don't know why there's a naked dancing dude, but there is. And, yeah, I forgot to shoot there, but that's fine. We'll just recover it. A little bit of tight time in here. There's a lot going on, so we're just going to shoot these apples. Jump up on the flying thing. Hopefully we can get both of them. We'll take a safe strat. Oh, just about made that. And here's the boss screen. So there is actually a story, as I think some people have been pointing out that have seen me play this game. You're Alex Kidd and you're trying to find the miracle balls. Find the miracle balls.
Find the miracle ball.
I don't know why. We're trying to save some planet Ares. It's something to do with the Zodiac. Like, you can see all the Zodiac symbols. Don't really fully understand the lore. So here we go, the infamous water levels. We do love a good water level. So, as you can probably see, a lot of this level is just managing lag, honestly. So we're just going to try and get rid of some of the enemies. There's a little bit of tight movement here, so we're going to shoot that because there's an octopus, and we'll shoot back. And then we can just get through. And of course, I forgot to mention that every time Alex Kidd gets hit, he screams, "Eh!" So every time that happens, feel free to spam chat with, "Eh!" I try not to too much, but I do like it. Yeah, not much to say in this the water level. We just do some precise shooting, get rid of a few enemies here and there. Again, this is pretty free. As long as we keep moving, we can literally just swim under these fish. We've got all this stuff falling down, so we'll just pick that up. We don't really need to. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, like watching Nilsson play this game on stream, I was like, you know what? It could be really good fun. Oh, bad RNG there. So yeah, we started playing this game. We submitted it to his marathon. I was like, I should probably start playing. Yeah, there's an We love the yeah, so I was like, okay. And then we started crushing the world record. So we actually we're about 30 seconds in front of the world record right now. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of movement. We have to jump over that J to actually spawn it. So we just have to wait for it on the other side. Now we just do a little bit of bouncing, and it just helps us get over all the enemies. I was gonna try and go for the quick strat there, but it didn't quite line up. So we have to wait for these platforms to come down a little bit. Well, the rest of this level is not too bad. We're actually going to just stop behind that because that just kind of lines up those things. Probably not going to world record tonight. I actually don't have my splits up, but yeah, we've... the world record wasn't really... I mean, this game isn't really super played that much. But then was like, actually, the strats were kind of not that good. So I improved all the strats, got a lot better. So we actually, the world record was sitting there for about 7 years before we started playing. And then we, from that original world record, we dropped it by about 1.5 minutes. And there's probably still a lot more time to drop on this game. So this is the last of the first 6 levels. So we're just going to wait there for a moment so we can manipulate this third thing. So can we get this little jump there? Yes, we do. So that's quite a tight jump there, like jumping all over this thing and actually picking up the power-ups as well. And rolling baby heads because I don't know. Also, the lore says this is a giant's body. So apparently we're going through like the intestines right now. Who knew video games are educational? So I'm just going to wait here for a moment, let these things... So this game's very much about cycles. Oh, missed that a little bit. Kind of messed up the thing here. So you'll see me doing a lot of like stopping for a moment. It's just because I'm trying to get on a particular cycle. As you can see, everything there kind of lined up. We missed the last one. It was like, oh, unfortunate there. And these are supposed to be like white blood cells or something at the end there. So that's our first 6 miracle balls that we've collected. And now we're going to Planet Ziggurat. Because this is the guy that's stolen all the miracle balls, apparently. So we're going to go fight him. Even though we don't really fight him. It's, like I said, boss screens. So we need that S there to set up a little exploit in the next level. I need to remember what I'm actually doing here. That's not what I'm supposed to be doing, but that's fine. Just gonna do a big jump there. I'm just gonna run backwards and forwards. Okay, I'm just gonna take it safe. Do an extra jump there. We can actually just do it with one jump. Wow, that was very close. So here we go. This is technically the last boss. So we're just going to wait here for a moment. That boss could be very, very RNG heavy. Like, if you get stuck once the screen's locked, it's a little bit 50-50 if you can actually get out. So sometimes you kind of have to restart that level all over again. Funny enough, you only take damage when you get hit by enemies. If you drop down a hole, you don't actually take damage. So now, the second half of this run will seem a little bit familiar. Because it's the exact same 7 levels, just more enemies. So as I mentioned earlier, there was a little bit of an exploit, which is why we grabbed that chute. So as you can see, I've got 0 shots at the moment. But actually, the game's so well coded, I mean. That we actually carry over the shots from the last level to this level. So we can use that exploit to get through some of the enemies rather than taking damage or having to go another way around them and slow down. Found that by accident. So as you can see, there's all these extra cars that weren't here before. Whoops, two shots there, but that's fine. That was a little tight there, but it's fine. We got through. Just stop here for a moment, shoot the card, jump over. Okay. And oh no, that was way too early. Okay, I've messed this up, so hopefully... Okay, I got lucky with my shot there. Ah! So yeah, that guy, he can be a little bit RNG. You can do things 100 times and think you have a good pattern, then all of a sudden be like, nope, I'm going to change my pattern and do something else and kill your run. Ah! So yeah, we just take damage there. It's just quicker than trying to manipulate those. There's a few extra enemies that I always forget. So I run into those bars on purpose. Because it sets up the cycles for the boss at the end, believe it or not. So here we go. Can we get the jumps? Yep. So it's actually, like I said, a little bit... it looks worse than it actually is. Just shoot that guy. Yeah, the rest of this level here, it's more or less the same as the first time around. So, last enemy here. And what kind of cycle are we getting? Oh, bad RNG again. So yeah, if the lasers spawn at the front there, and we hit one right at the beginning, we don't have enough iframes to get through. Yeah, I was doing a practice run before. I think I was like 40 seconds off the world record just doing a marathon run with mistakes and everything. So here we go. We're going to look out for the naked dancing guy again, because why not? So we're going to take damage here. We're going to hit that so we can set up this again. And naked dancing guy. I mean, it's my favorite enemy in the game, for obvious reasons. Okay, we're just going to do some jumps here so we can shoot those. Oh, okay. Well, didn't shoot in time. Might just take damage here unless we can get lucky now. Let's take damage and okay, on a low jump. So yeah, depending if my jump is still active or not, I do that boss slightly differently. So at the last second, I kind of have to see if my jump's still active or not. So now for the water level again. So, the second time round playing this water level, it's actually about ammo management. Imagine strategies in this game. So, we get that shot there. We got 15, well, 14 left now. 13. And that's going to kind of have to last us till quite close to the end. Pick that up for safety. So, we're just going to try and avoid these enemies. So, those little, what are they called? Urchins? You'll see them dotted around this level, but they've got a very weird hitbox. I wasn't supposed to shoot that. It's because I was talking about it. That's fine. We'd get an extra I don't really want to take more shots. So yeah, if I'm actually on the floor when shooting them, my shot will actually go underneath them. So I have to be slightly above them. But otherwise, it's not too much of a problem. It's more or less the same. We just need to be careful of our ammo. Because there's a little bit at the end where we have to shoot a few shots. So we're going to shoot one there to get rid of... Okay, we took an extra shot there, but that should be fine. We usually have one left over. Oh, we still got 2 shots. We're absolutely fine. So it's gonna spawn here. So we'll just get rid of that. Why not? And there we go. Now we're good for ammo. So yeah, we just need to know which enemies to shoot. So we're just gonna go a little bit higher than it looks like we need to. And okay, and that should be that done. So yeah, we just shoot those jellyfish so we can save on a couple of iframes. It's about 1.5 seconds to 2 seconds every that we take. So the world record for this run is 21:59. So I don't think we're gonna get there, but it shouldn't be too far off, I don't think. We haven't had any disasters yet. Just gonna wait there for a second. Let that egg go over us. Okay, we're just playing it safe there, doing some extra jumps. We'll play it safe here. You can actually jump over that guy, but it's very tight timing. So I'm just gonna let these get down a little bit. We're just gonna take an extra jump there. Better safe than sorry. It's very punishing. if you fall down. It does push you a little way back, and then you've got no power-ups either. So if you've got strats for having a high jump or shots or anything, it can make you change your strats. So we're just going to jump there, and then we'll see if we can... Oh, okay, dropped input at the end, but that's fine. We got over one. Okay, and that's the end of this level. As long as I don't fall down that hole. So this is actually the second installment of the Alex Kidd series. The one that's more popular and more well known, it's what's it called? Miracle World. That's the one people know. I'm just gonna stop there for a moment. Let's stop there for a moment. And we're gonna take damage here. I'm going to take a few hits here, so prepare your ears for the air. Just going to let that, and then we're going to just jump over this. We want the iframes. Oops, should have shot, not jump. Kind of lost the cycle a little bit there, but we should be fine. So those, I don't know what they are, poops? I guess we are in a body, so let's just say those little poops. They actually don't become solid until they're all the way to the bottom. So, desynced a little bit, but we're still fine there. Take it nice and safe. Because you know, all bodies have floating baby heads in them. Right, and now I think we're... Oh yeah, the music is fantastic. Like, I do appreciate the music in this game. And here we go, the last level of the game. So again, we're going to do a little bit of manipulation. So if you do a full jump there, you actually get hit by that. So we just kind of slow down a little bit. I've messed up the sequence, but that's fine. Let's find out where we're going. Okay, back on track. Okay, we got over that guy. Gonna do a little bit different this time. I might have overshot that a little bit. We'll just take the extra jump. I forgot to shoot there, that's fine. And there's the final boss again. Shoot that one, and time. Actually, was only... I can't count. 23 seconds. MSU of this, yeah. It was only 23 seconds behind world record, so actually not a bad run at all. And it wasn't perfect. Yeah, I'm very happy the way that one turned out. So that's, yeah, Alex Kidd, the Lost Stars for the Master System. Underrated. But, yeah, I think you just kind of have to play for it and find appreciation for it. But, yeah, I enjoy it. And, I mean, it's such a great game. So, yeah, thanks for the GGs, everyone. I don't know how I'm doing on time, but I'm probably going to need the time for this next run. So, seeing as we've been doing a lot of retro games, I think this next one, I don't need to talk for the first 20 seconds or so. Because this is probably one of the more modern games, even though it's a PS1 game. Right, let me. We're just gonna do this on the fly, so I'm gonna